Critical Conversation Bros here. I'm Behold Greatness, and this is...
That was way too much energy. But God, bro, Bubba.
With a very special Thanksgiving holiday edition.
Eat your turkey. And mashed potatoes.
Get that gravy.
And that corn.
And all the other yummy stuff in your belly so you are full, tired, fat, bloated, and ready to watch football.
Yes.
So, yeah.
Hopefully my Ravens beat the Bengals.
And the Eagles play on Black Friday, and they're going to wear their black jerseys.
Oh. Who do they play?
That's a good question, but I know they play.
Okay. We play Joe Burrow. Joe Burrow's back.
Burr.
He's
going
going by.
He's going to throw for 400 yards.
Career-threatening freaking stupidness. But anyway.
Yeah.
But we're not talking about football. We are talking about Survivor Series. Where's this at?
San Diego.
Correct.
The home of the 619.
And?
San Diego Padres.
Correct. Yeah. They're at Petco Park.
It's going to be exciting.
I don't know if we're seeing any dingers getting hit out of this one.
You are going to see some people get hit by fists, though.
True.
So, I can't wait to see what EO does this time as well. We got lots to talk about. Lots to get into.
Trash can off the top of the cage has already been done.
We'll see. We'll get to that then. But let's just start with a bang. We're going right into Survivor Series. A big money match for the Intercontinental Championship. The champion, the GOAT, John Cena, versus Dirty Dominic Mysterio. Does he have hometown advantage?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
It's not called Dirty for no reason. And it ain't because of Liv, I can tell you that.
Okay. Interesting.
Tendy Boy. I think this is going to be maybe Cena's second best or third best match in his whole retirement match trail here.
This is a bold statement.
They're going to put on a 5-star banger. Sorry, Sheamus, about your injury. But anyway, my good boy John over here, he's got 2 dates left. 1, 2. San Diego. And where?
Washington, D.C., right?
Yes.
Which is an interesting choice because America.
Home of the animal, Batista.
And also, believe me, the Donald will be in attendance.
Possibly Vince McMahon. But anyway. So, that being said, will Cena retain? I'd love to say yes. But it is the time that Dom wins back the Intercontinental title. And because Cena passes the torch. Because we all know the retirement match is going to be Gunther versus Cena. Sorry, but Gunther is not the face of WWE.
I'd rather watch paint dry.
Facts is, Cena's already said Dom is one of the faces, and he is going to make Dom the face on Saturday. So it pains me, but I'm really glad he got to win the Intercontinental title to finish off the
Grand Slam.
It would have been cool to get Sheamus to take it away from Dom, but obviously we didn't get that. Sheamus away from Cena. So I do think Cena puts Dom over as he should. And, yeah.
So you think this is a clean win? Is this what you're saying?
I do.
Because that's what you were relaying. Passing the torch, it would have to be a clean win.
I do.
Okay. I am going to take a slightly different route. I agree that Dirty Dom's going to win. But I feel that after a great match for most of the match, John Cena wouldn't want him to win clean because I don't think that fits Dom's character. If we want to elevate that current character, he would have to win the most scumbag way possible.
Okay.
So we would have his dad come out, right?
Rightfully so.
I would think Ray would probably come out because he sees that Dom's cheating.
Okay.
To do something. Ray thwarts that, but Dom takes care of that. The match continues, and you think, okay, there's nothing more he's going to do. I think we then get the return of Liv.
Okay.
Liv returns. She puts her place next to him, and they continue their debauchery of that division and just further cement and elevate the heel that Dirty Dom is.
Okay. I like that choice too. It works. Works for me.
All right. Let's roll right into it for match 2. We got the Women's World Championship. You got Stephanie Vaquer versus Nikki Bella.
Go ahead.
I don't want to say this disrespect. This is the most clear-cut match of the night for me. There's no way you have Stephanie lose that quick after everything they put her through to get her that title and to make her look as formidable as she is. I do believe this is a convincing win from Stephanie over Nikki. But we do see Nikki Bella continue that full heel trashing and thrashing.
I disagree.
Okay.
I think it could go one of two ways. I think Steph could retain, which will, like you kind of said, further Nikki's heel character and add some additions to that. But the other way I'm kind of leaning towards, I think Nikki's going to win. Yes, it will further her heel momentum, but I don't think she's going to win cleanly because I think it's Brie mode time. I think Brie is going to come help her.
The old dirty twin magic there.
So that's my two options.
Okay.
Either way, it's probably going to be another great match. But
I'm not opposed.
I mean, I hope Stephanie it's not time for Stephanie to lose that title.
I don't think so either.
But that's just my choice. So, all in all, I think I'm going to go with Steph to win, but I think Nikki's there's going to be other things happening down the line, and whether Brie helps her Saturday or it comes a little later down the road.
Okay.
But that's my choice.
And I'm not opposed to that. I mean, some of that does make logistic sense. So, rolling right along, we have the women's WarGames match.
Yeah.
Now, this is loaded. Who's all on there?
Rhea, Io, Alexa Bliss, Charlotte Flair, and AJ Lee. So we gotta light it up.
That's
First, random team kind of. You got Nia, the newly moved up to the main roster, Lash Legend.
Can we talk about how deserved that is, though?
Oh yeah,
that's very deserved.
Okay.
That's not an aberration. Like that's a deserving call up.
Agreed. The Kabuki Warriors in Asuka and Kairi versus Becky Lynch.
Whew.
First, before you start, props to Becky for helping put
Maxine over.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Maxine over, and she has improved a lot and well deserved for a small mini title run. Because we all know it's not going to last long.
No,
but
it's a deserving
awesome.
run, regardless.
Yeah.
And I do not want to hear any more posts or stupid videos about Becky Hogan this, Becky Hogan. No. You are not going to find another woman in that women's division outside of Bayley that does more for the other women on that roster to elevate them than you will Becky. Period. End of discussion. It's facts. But into this match, it is an interesting group of people I think the babyface team has way more to lose in this situation. Because you want to talk about storylines. There's so many you can go off of. We're all looking forward to what Io does, and you know how Kofi has got known for the Royal Rumble for a long time, and you were looking for the Kofi spot. This is now Io's niche. Okay, this is her match. She is absolutely going to do something. Oh man, at first it was wild, but she is absolutely going to have her moment in this match and draw a lot of eyes. But the heel team wins this match, and I'm going to tell you why the heel team wins this match. The heel team wins this match because Charlotte stays babyface and Alexa turns heel on her. And that team breaks up.
I mean, she's been wearing a shirt that says "We're not friends."
I'm just saying. I think it's going to happen because we're having so much success with Charlotte as a babyface. How do you capitalize on that? There's no better way to capitalize than try to super babyface her with Alexa turning heel and really somebody else becoming the bad guy and really amplifying how we feel about Charlotte right now. Too much opportunity.
Nice. I kind of like your prediction. I feel like a lot of the match is going to be directed towards AJ and Becky.
And it could be, yeah.
I think you're going to get some of Io and the Kabuki Warriors in there somehow. Obviously, I feel like, Io's going to do something crazy. Who knows, they might interject Rhea into that or whatever. But honestly, you kind of swayed me a little bit on your prediction. I kind of like it a little bit, so I might run with it a little bit here. Because Charlotte has been doing outstanding on the babyface run that she's been doing. And I don't know, I just feel like...
They haven't had the crowd behind her like this in a long time.
And I feel like the Wyatt Six need another injection of something.
And it's the perfect way to get Alexa involved in that storyline.
And it is. So maybe she does something fiendish at some point. I don't know. I'm just throwing something at the wall and hope it sticks. But I do think Rhea and Io and all them do win. But it's going to be not for some craziness happening. Because I think essentially AJ pins Becky.
That's fair. Alright. And then we... Go ahead.
Also, I'm going to throw out there, we don't know who has the advantage. That's supposed to happen on Friday. We're doing a video early because obviously it's holidays and we want to make sure we got a video on. So, who do you think is going to have the advantage, though?
For the women?
Yes.
It just feels like they're going to try to, set us up with the women having, the babyface women having the advantage.
Okay.
Because they're going to need it. And I think that just foreshadows what's to come because they need that advantage so bad. And then it gets thwarted anyway.
I could agree with you.
So.
Alright, so we got the men's WarGames. The Vision have the advantage here already. We got Cody versus CM Punk, Jay, Jimmy, and the acknowledged one, Roman Reigns, versus Braun Breaker, Bronson Reed, that loser Logan Paul,
YouTuber guy,
Drew McIntyre, and the guy who can't stand on his own 2 feet during an entrance. Brock Lesnar.
Let's be honest, it was a great entrance. I laughed. I enjoyed all of it.
It was great.
Go ahead.
Because as hard as he tries to play a heel and a bad guy, he just can't. Because something happens all the time. Kind of like R-Truth always gets him to break character. It's great. But anyway.
I'm going to need you to go first because I have a massive bombshell for this one.
Of course you do. I think there's going to be a lot of craziness in this because you got so many freaking
There's a lot of
mini
volatile
storylines and whatever because you got Brock and Roman and Paul Heyman's going to be in this somehow. You got Logan, you got the Vision, I guess the newly formed Vision per se. I don't know where and why for Logan Paul, but okay. Maybe they'll make it work. And then you got like the faces of everybody that hates the Vision thrown in. So I feel like at some point during this match, there's going to be something happen between Jay and Jimmy. Something stupid like, whether a pin or I don't know, they accidentally super kick one another or spear. I don't know, but I feel like something's going to set them up for a clash between each other at some point. You're going to have Roman and Brock facing off at some point. Cody and Drew, obviously, are going to continue their war of whatever. At least he's in a cage now and he can't go gracefully attack Cody in his freaking bus. And then obviously you got the tsunami guy and the newly I feel like kind of like the newly torch given from Brock Lesnar to Braun Breaker when he put the hat on his head. But I don't know. It's kind of weird. But anyway, I do feel like there's going to be a surprise in this match. Where it comes from, I'm not really sure. But I feel like Zilla is around the corner at some point. Or whether it be a return of somebody of some sorts.
Okay.
Not real sure. Unfortunately, I do feel like the Vision won this match. Because they want to continue their heel run. Keep pushing them. And I think they're going to win in a way that is going to upset a lot of people. So that is my prediction.
Okay. So I am on board with the Vision team winning. The way it's executed is going to be a little different. I do think, as you said, there's a falling out between Jay and Jimmy. And then I think Jacob takes care of Jay. I think he takes care of Jay because Jay turns full heel and he finally had enough of it. So you start that storyline feud between those two by doing that. And then the short-handed team falls victim to some things. They fight valiantly back. But our MVP of the match is going to be Braun Breaker, and he is going to erupt into superstardom because of this match. And he is absolutely going to put on a show like we have never seen before. And that's what I expect. So I got the Vision team winning this. And wow, we're put on notice. The future is now.
Interesting. Interesting. Okay.
Yeah. Give you a lot to think about.
Sounds great.
I think it has potential to be one of the best pay-per-views of the year, obviously, because WarGames is always exciting.
Mm-hmm.
There's so much to be into, a lot going on. You're going to give adequate time. There's 4 matches on the card here. I do believe there's going to be adequate time for both WarGames matches. I have faith and hope that they will not be rushed, and that should give us a really quality product.
Agreed. Whether I'd assume one of them are going to be the main event, obviously, unless they throw Dom and Cena as the main event.
I would think we're opening and ending with one, in my opinion.
Agreed. I feel like they always open with the women. So
yeah. So we'll open with the women.
Close with the men.
We'll have Dom and Cena's second match. The third match for me will be Steph and Nikki.
I think it'll be flopped. Oh, yeah. No, you're right, because you don't want 2 women.
Yeah, you're not going to.
You're right.
So it'll be...
Gotcha.
Yeah, and then you'll finish with the men's. And I think it makes logical sense. And I think if the matches go as hoped and planned, I think it'll be a good startup. So,
okay.
Looking forward to it.
All right, let's touch base on the AEW pay-per-view we watched on Saturday a little bit.
Wow.
It was
It was good.
very, very good.
It was good.
I know you slept through some of it.
I was all in and out, but I went back and I rewatched what I did miss.
Don't worry, your daughter helped cover you.
Yeah, she's she's into it.
Great. No, not another table.
I will say the product. That might have been the bloodiest pay-per-view they've had in a while.
Agreed with that.
Samoa Joe must have been taking blading lessons from Mox. That was something.
It was pretty deep.
But overall, great matches. I wasn't disappointed. And can we talk? For me, the highlight of the night is going to be Mark Briscoe, Kyle Fletcher. Kyle Fletcher,
Great.
to me, is probably getting close to this point, maybe their second best wrestler on the whole roster. What I'm seeing from this guy consistently after the feuds that he had with Will Ospreay, it is just unbelievable what he is capable of doing in that ring on a consistent basis, and how violent these matches get, and how effortless he makes it look. Him and Mark Briscoe, incredible chemistry, incredible match. Wow.
Agreed. I can't add anything to that. Other than I'm happy Mark Briscoe won another title.
Yeah, deservedly
it's well
so.
deserved.
Yeah.
I don't know what people aren't not on a team in AEW, because you got the Don Callis family who just
That's the biggest family I've ever seen.
grows forever.
Although
And then you got the Ops, right? That's what they're called.
Yeah,
The Ops.
the Ops.
And then you got
the
what's
Death
the other-
Riders.
Yep, the Death Riders, and then I'm sure there's another group in there. I assume you saw that the Young Bucks helped Kenny Omega.
Yeah, that was interesting.
So-
I love Kenny Omega, and it's always a pleasure. We don't have long of him left in wrestling because of everything he's been through. But can we say every time he goes out there, what incredible performance he puts on every time he's out there. In his peak, he was top 5, period.
Right.
The talent is undeniable. I really wish health would have been more kind to him, because we were being robbed of some time of one of the greatest on the planet, period.
Okay.
Samoa Joe getting his flowers is deservedly so as well.
Yep.
People knock him for being an overweight wrestler, which I think is stupid, because you wouldn't have made that same argument for Andre the Giant
Correct.
or Yokozuna.
Yep.
All guys really good at what they did and their job and being effective as a big man. Joe's as good as anyone and still athletic as hell, can do more stuff in the ring than I can and more than you can. Always incredible to watch him work, and the way he's able to elevate talent around him in any match. Can we just be honest? Some of the people he's been having matches with have no business putting a match on that good most of the time. Outside of Hangman. Hangman's great. So, and we got to see Swerve
With a new entrance song.
come back. I'm lukewarm on a new entrance song.
You're right.
Because we're so used to the old song, but I think we'll grow into it. But he looked pretty yoked up. Dude looked jacked.
Well, of course.
He must have been on the AJ Styles diet.
Either he's been working out with Powerhouse Hobbs.
That guy's huge. So that's fair. But we saw a lot good there. There's a lot to like with the AEW product. You're coming around to it more, even though you like to play heels. But they've been putting on what we'll say the more consistent, superior product.
I will agree with that.
By far. And I think a lot of it has to do with, I don't feel when I'm watching, I'll be remiss. We saw Mercedes Moné lose. Which,
Yeah, I know, right?
oh my God, that made me so happy. Chris Statlander, I love it. But AEW seems to be putting a ton of thought, time, and effort into the amount of time that they give their matches.
I agree.
And
Facts.
I feel
100%.
like that changes the quality a lot.
I agree.
Especially when it feels like the talent's super invested in the product they're giving us. So we saw Ricochet get a title. That's something.
And of course, the pre-show matches. We're not just sitting there talking.
Yep.
Blabbering.
I think
being stupid.
when we took pre-show matches away in WWE, you gave time away that talent could be being used and being shown, even if it wasn't the same number of eyes. You still got eyes on you in that time in like a primetime spot. You know what I mean?
Sure.
Because
Yeah.
you're on the big stage, but there wasn't as much pressure as the main show. And I think that prepares people, and I think that that gives them opportunity. And sometimes you latch on to things. I think this is how you got latched on to Megan Bain and some others.
Oh, yeah.
Just by being able to see their responses on shows like that. And then you're like, oh, man, Sky Blue, I can't talk enough good things about her. She's more than just looks. I'm telling you that right now. Her and Julia Hart and Thekla, Sisters of Sin got something going on there.
Very good stable.
Let me tell you something.
Agree with that.
I have found that a lot of the successful stables with women in AEW over the years have a common denominator. Julia Hart is something special brewing at such a young age.
Mm-hmm.
I do think if she gets the free agency, I think there's a big money debate over her.
Yeah, it's called put her with Zelina and Aleister Black.
Man.
To form a new House of Black and whoever else.
I would be here for it, but will AEW just let her walk out?
I doubt it.
I don't know.
I'd like to hit on NXT, but I have not watched NXT yet, so I can't really hit on that. So
I will say Gold Rush. It was just okay. Up and down, up and down.
We have another week yet, right?
Yeah. No, the Gold Rush Week 2 was just happened.
Oh, okay. All right.
I think the biggest takeaway from this is, John Cena picking the teams and the this and that. I see them prioritizing and highlighting certain people of the future, and Joe Hendry was one of them, obviously, which is a no-brainer. Yeah. I've said that from the get-go. I'm telling you.
Well, of course.
You're not going to find...
Speaking of which, it's funny. So when I told Mark that he's going to be watching a lot of wrestling over here, he's like, you mean that the Joe Hendry guy or whatever? Mm-hmm. I was like, yep. At least you remember something.
I am so high on him. They got Javon Evans involved, which we're high on him.
Oh, yeah.
Leon Slater, who we're high on as well. Yeah. The sky's the limit for some of these guys. Mm-hmm. Miles Bourne. To see a man with a disability, this man's deaf, to see the amount of work they put into him and showcasing him on a national stage, I think that is not only inspirational and should be for everybody who has some sort of disability but wants to do what they love. That guy's the poster child, and if they want to keep pushing him to the moon, I'm going to be right there supporting that, because it is an incredible thing to see them put that much effort and time into him.
Okay.
For the women, I think Sol Ruka's the one in the future that they're pushing in this match, and they're going to highlight the feud with her and Zarya, which is fine. But I think my biggest takeaway is you have the Evolve champion, Kendall Gray. Okay, you have her involved in the big deadline match. Mm-hmm. This girl's the future. If you haven't seen some of her matches, she's beating Lash. I'm telling you.
Yeah.
Some are like, well, why are you pairing her with Ren? I think she's going to obviously eclipse Ren because she has some of the X factors that Ren doesn't have. But what people don't realize, the positive effect Ren is having, because it's work ethic that is the difference. So Ren's set apart from everybody else in there by the work ethic, and you can see that by where she's got. She wasn't handed anything. It's work ethic that's getting her to where she's at in all her TV time, and you see them taking notice of that and pairing her with people that have or need that similar mindset.
Okay.
So I'm really excited for the future of NXT, because they're going to start to phase out some people. They're going to move the main roster, like Trick's got to go.
Yep.
Jordan Grace's got to go.
Yep.
And that's the natural progression, and they're all going to be great on the main roster, and they will have a spot. I'm telling you. Is there collateral damage for this in the long run? Yeah, we're going to see roster cuts soon again, probably after the new year. I mean,
yeah, for sure.
I'm going to anticipate some roster cuts of some people who are not being used and not effective, and as much as that hurts, it's part of the cycle. You have a great younger generation ready to step up. Yeah, because,
I mean, there's a rumor of AAA actually getting an actual TV deal now and stuff like that, and they've been doing good things down in AAA, so...
Can we talk about how we've been highlighting them and using Chelsea Green positive and Lola Vice?
Yep.
We've been using our young talent, our good talent, to highlight that brand and give it that equity that it needs to put the people who haven't been watching it behind it, and they're doing a great job of doing that.
Yep, agree.
I think we're getting to that time in the show. But before we get to the shout outs and stuff, yeah, I know, I'm blanked out. Thanksgiving. What are you thankful for?
A roof over my head, obviously.
Yeah.
My family, my good pal, my friends. I'm kind of a little worried, but happy too. My friend Mark is moving down closer from Texas, but always when somebody comes closer in my life, something happens for some reason, so I am kind of a little worried, but I'm excited too. Even though it's stressful at times, but I'm thankful to have a job, a decent boss, and my good coworkers that I do have. And I am thankful, one thing, for our good friends Steph and Sam, and Steph to finally be able to live out her dream and have a healthy baby as of right now, and continuing to be healthy and growing. So pretty excited. She she doesn't know, but her sister has what the gender is. So pretty excited about that. So those are the things I'm thankful for.
Awesome. Very easily, I'm obviously thankful for best homie right here. My daughter.
I forgot Scar.
Who's becoming an honorary member of the Critical Conversation, bro. She's little bruh. She's loving wrestling and.
Oh no, not another table.
Yeah, I mean, she says some of the greatest things, and she got to fist bump Heath Slater and some other wrestlers, and she's just living her best life, and that's awesome. Thankful for other family, friends, my health, job, co-workers. I've got some really good co-workers. I have a good job, even though minus some minor fighting since going back from injury, but that's okay. But we're heading into a new year. Lots of stuff coming in the new year. We keep planning things, working things out, trying to clear this all up. We are so excited for what the future holds. Going to be a lot of fun.
Talking about adding some AEW stuff.
Yeah. And I think it's important too because
and TNA, trying to get that stuff in.
I have been on the bandwagon, but getting him on that bandwagon is we're finally there.
And some other sports.
Yeah.
Hopefully trying to dedicate some time to football next year and that kind of stuff. So hopefully...
Playoffs, talking about playoffs?
Obviously, the beginning of the year kind of got thrown
curveball
to all of us, and it lasted through most of the year.
Snowball.
Stuff. So hopefully we can start the new year off good.
Yeah.
I was kind of hoping to possibly find other avenues, but it's not looking like that of right now.
But hey, good things are happening.
So yeah.
But alright, now it's time for shout out time.
T-shirt Tony!
Tony Farm Power Company, official apparel sponsor of the Critical Conversation.
And
great guy.
Shout out to the wonderful man upstairs for keeping Tony good through his heart surgery. And he is on recovery and back to DJing, doing weddings, and now he does some Spark and other stuff. So
What?
Spark.
I don't know what that is.
Like driving, picking up Walmart orders.
Really?
Yeah.
Interesting.
I'm getting ready to do that too soon.
Wow.
I'm on the wait list.
You just love Walmart.
I don't.
I don't. You just love Walmart. Shout out to our buddy Cody, who's in an accident.
We're ended.
Hey, buddy, this is not the first time you've been ran through. But that's
not in a good way. Not the way you like.
We're glad you're okay.
Yes.
He's about to take an awesome job opportunity. We're very happy.
He actually started. Yep.
Okay, good.
Same job, just different location.
Different location. Big things for him. Very happy to hear that.
Yeah. Again, shout out to Sam and Steph. I already talked about them. Good friends we watch wrestling with. They have a new adventure going. So hopefully continued health and success for that. I think the due date sometime in May.
There you go.
Just hopefully not May 16th.
Yeah, hopefully not. Or May 26th. So that's sort of another time. Shout out to Shannon and Dave.
Oh, yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll add them in there. For they went to a wrestling event with us, and your wonderful daughter for her first event.
And we stopped at this little hole-in-the-wall barbecue place.
Outstanding.
The bomb.
Yes, very good. And Dave doesn't get out much, but he really enjoyed himself.
Yeah, I thought he had a good time.
Looking forward to going again. They'll be near us January, so hopefully we'll line that up. And we'll be taking Mark to hopefully some events soon.
Yeah.
Getting him baptized.
Who was the guy that we ran into at the show that we always run into?
Dude, I wish I knew his name legit. But
It's going to bother me, but we run into this guy every show we go to, and it's literally every show we go to. It never fails.
Right.
But I was happy to be an inspiration for him to want to bring his 6-year-old daughter to the next show. Because he saw my daughter there, and he saw how great she was getting into it, so good times.
And he brought his wife for the first time, which is cool, so shout out. Hopefully you had a good time.
Yeah.
Good seeing you again, obviously. I'm sure we will run into you again.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
Whenever they're in Hagerstown, as always.
Shout out to all our new subscribers.
Yes, of course.
And all the people watching. We appreciate you.
Yep. Shout out to Inferno, too, for continued... climbing that rope to get better.
Slow climb with health for him. Baby Maverick is healthy
and
progressing.
Looking good.
Yeah, progressing well. Brittany, progressing well.
So all that has actually, I would say, probably the best case scenario has happened for them.
Yeah.
So that's good. Thanks
Needed
for
that.
the man upstairs.
SSW 2026, baby.
Yeah,
Gonna be back on the rise.
They're already talking about, what's that show they're talking about?
A Night to Remember or something like that.
Thank you.
I think so. Something.
Yep. So that and the other show they had to cancel.
Yes,
I can't think of what it's called right now.
But we're looking forward to that. He's even doing ring rentals and stuff. It looks like they're doing a lot of cage rentals. Put me in a cage with Doyle Day. Put me in a cage with Doyle Day. I'll take him down.
Nice.
But shout out to James Ellsworth. This guy's working hard. I want to give him some credit.
Yes.
I don't think we give enough credit to people like him that put so much effort into the indies, into the local communities to really... This is what fosters and grows wrestling, whether you believe it or not. The indies are so important. Getting some big people at each show, help highlighting younger talent, which we saw some younger talent that I never saw before, and I was like, wow, this guy's great. And like you just have some like, oh crap moments that they're giving to you because of all the effort and work guys like James Ellsworth are putting in.
Yeah.
We want you to know we see it and we appreciate it.
Yes, 100%.
And I think we're rolling on down. Don't forget to like, subscribe, comment, and hit the what? The ringy dingy.
That thing was heavy today.
Yeah. Because it's very important. Hit the Discord, the TikTok, the YouTube. Hit us everywhere. We will talk to you.
Like.
Whoa. Whoa. But yeah.
Connected.
We want you all to have a safe and happy holiday.
Don't eat too much.
Be careful traveling. Have a wonderful time.
I will say. I am not looking forward to not getting my grandmother's cooking. For sure.
Yeah. I will agree, but we will make up for it with our wonderful cooking.
I mean, we cook all right, but
I'm working on something specific for you, and I am trying my hand at sweet potato fries tonight.
Okay.
My own with fresh sweet potatoes. I'm excited.
All right. I don't
I'll let you know how that comes out.
But you know I am with sweet potato fries sometimes.
You tear the sweet potato fries out, buddy. You can tear mine up. So.
Okay.
But all right. Safe holidays. Have a wonderful time. And if you're sitting at the head of the table, make sure you sit there and say, "Acknowledge me." And have a wonderful time. Peace out, guys. Thank you.